Hello everyone and welcome back to Crash Bandicoot on the Sony PlayStation 1. I am One Welsh Sheep, and as you can see there's a green gem behind us. This, folks, is my way to actually get hold of a lot of lives right after I die anyway. Basically what you'll want to do is actually get a hold of a green gem. Now green gems are obtained in the same way you get normal gems, and basically you want to go to the level, the Lost City, and get a hold of the gem and it'll be green. Now what that basically enables us to do is actually get to this pathway by here that'll give us all these lives. Trust me, you want this. Well, it's kind of pointless at this point in the game because you're not going to die that much, but trust me, it's a nice insurance to have. And if you can, I would advise you to go out of your way, get that gem and get these gems. But anyway, this is Castle Machinery. It's kind of similar. It's a similar level to Heavy Machinery that we've seen earlier on in the playthrough, and for the most part, it's nothing special. It's pretty much the same sort of deal. Still got to go into the foreground and background every now and then. And the main platforming gimmick with this is you basically need to walk off these platforms before the platforms lead you into these red hot steaming pipes. If you get into the pipes, well, needless to say, you'll get hurt and you'll probably die. So, words of the wise, don't go into the pipes. But we are on the final stretch. This is the final part, folks, so hope you guys all have enjoyed the LP up until this point. I've enjoyed making it. I quite enjoyed this LP, actually. And it's interesting, because this LP wouldn't have happened if it weren't for the fact that my Nintendo cables would have arrived. I need to kill that eBay buyer, or seller. He's like, I want Nintendo cables, because I was originally going to LP the Super Nintendo version of Super Mario Brothers, but that didn't work out. And all my other LPs I had planned were on Nintendo consoles as well, so unfortunately I had no choice but to do an LP of something else. And I saw this game and I thought, hey, I do plan on redoing this LP one day, so I thought, yeah, screw it, I'll LP it now. And I thought it's been a good run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have. And these jumpy panels as well also make a return. Now, you're gonna see me die in quite a second because of those jumpy panels. Basically, it's a jumpy panel coming up that you do not want to touch. And also these bouncy boxes as well. If you don't bounce on them 10 times in a certain amount of time, you will, yeah, you have to jump over that bouncy panel. But if you don't break those boxes in a certain amount of time, you will break them on your next bounce. So something to be wary of. But of course the stage as a whole is very, very simple. It's very same old stuff we've seen already. And it does go by really quickly, to be honest. Most of the levels in the final stretch are actually quite bare bones. They're quite basic. And to be honest, the worst of the game is actually way behind us. The worst level of the game was Slippery Climb, and now everything else from this point on is not so much too easy, but it's actually at a decent difficulty. It's not too hard, it's just right difficulty-wise, which is a good thing. Also, I have to say, I love this music by her. The techno sort of music in this level. I do love this theme. It's amazing. And there's a song similar to this one in Crash Bandicoot 3 that I also love in the future levels. So, Crash composers do a good job. What can I say? But of course, you want to grab on these bouncy things anyway, because they're basically 30 free Wumpa fruits. Come on, you can't complain about that. Well, a bit more than 30 actually. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 60. 60 Wumpa fruit. I can count. Just like the count. Oh yes. But anyway, just hold down the X button by here, and you'll be able to make it up just fine. And for the most part, this stage is it's pretty much over now. There's not much new introduced. We've really reached the end. We've reached the pinnacle of all the new things. But of course, by here you do want to make sure you don't charge full speed ahead. And don't follow what I'm doing. Do not do this. I'm gonna get a gem. Oh no. I wanted to get my lives. Oh, derp. Yeah, you don't want to do that, especially when you have like 30 lives. Just ignore those life boxes, as tempting as they are. Unless you're going for 100%, in that case, destroy them all, but I don't recommend it. I really don't recommend getting those lives. I did because I'm a klepto. I see something that might be useful to me. I'm just like, yes, I gotta get it. Delicious. Anyway, by here we're gonna want to stay here for a few seconds because even though it looks like nothing's happening, there is a platform coming down. It's just coming down from very high up. So jump on this two-part platform and spin any of these cameras if they get too close to you, because obviously they'll hurt, and reach your way to the top. And this section by here is actually a lot easier than it looks. You just need to jump and move in time with the actual platforms. Like I said, stage is actually quite easy. It's goes by quickly-ish. Although this is probably the hardest section in the entire stage there. Bouncing off that enemy. If you didn't, then you're probably you're gonna get burned. But of course, if you didn't notice at the very start of the level, actually, that end level portal was actually right across from where we started. So we did go into a giant circle. Anyway, now it's time to take on Nitro's Brio. Embryo. Embryo? Get it? Do you get the pun? That's brilliant, I love that name. But anyway, for this guy by here, he's basically going to throw potions at you and use potions to his advantage. The green potions are the first thing he's going to throw. When he throws them, it'll make a green blob. If you jump on the green blob, it will hurt his health. And even though he has a massive health bar, it's really nothing to worry about, because watch how quickly it goes. Every time you destroy or kill one of the green blobs, his health goes down by 1 point. So really, his health goes down really quick. When he throws the pink or red, is that red? Either pink or red portion at you, it'll explode, so run away from that. And basically, he's gonna rinse and repeat this tactic for most of the fight, up until the last 2 hits, I believe it is. Or was it 3? Alright, last 3 hits. When he goes to his last 3 hits, he's gonna transform into the Hulk. Damn. All you want to do is Mario him, so basically think bricks will fall from the ceiling, jump on the bricks, and then jump on his head, boop him in the head, and he's gonna die. To be honest, the boss is easy. It's really, really easy. In fact, the boss is the easiest part of the entire game, I'm not gonna lie. The only boss I died to is Ripperoo and Papu Papu, which I'm quite ashamed of. But anyway, this is it, folks. The lab. This is the final level. And the major gimmick with this level is actually lots and lots of switches. You need to push all the switch boxes to open up doorways and to open up bridges across bottomless pits. And that's the main. This is basically the main gimmick of this level. You just need to manage all this stuff. Overall, the stage isn't too bad. I did die quite a bit, but it's really not the hardest stage in the world. I still can't believe I got killed by that thing. I jump over it. Oh, I'm gonna turn around now. Oh no, I died. Oh, what a shame. But again, this stage is probably one of the hardest stages in the game. But and you might have noticed that there are more stages in the future on the world map. So why am I saying this is the final? Because this might as well be the final stage. Because the next stage after this is less than 10 seconds long, and the stage after is just the final boss, so technically this is the final stage. And I do have a bit of explaining to do with the next stage as well, because while it's 10 seconds long, it's also the way to go to the hidden hidden ending of the game. Basically, the next stage is only worth anything if you have all the gems. If you don't have any of the gems, don't bother with the next level, you just skip straight to the exit. But of course, there's our bonus round. I forgot I got a bonus round actually. And this is the final bonus round in the game, so will I succeed? Will I get through this without killing myself? I can hear the end portal already. That's quick. Of course, I decided to be a bit of a klepto now, because I thought, hey, we're at the end, let's get some Wumpa Fruit. Wumpa Fruit might help us. I mean, what are the chances I'm going to lose all 30 of my lives? They're actually quite high, but there we are, we're at the end, so final save point of the game, folks. 79% completion. And of course, there's all my save files from before. But yeah, hard to believe. 7 parts long. I thought this game would have gone on for quite a bit longer, actually. I thought this would have been like a 13-part LP, but it's not. It's 7. It's insane. Ah, the wonders of being efficient. By efficient, I mean edit almost everything out. Seriously, you don't believe how much I edited out. Anyway, this guy by here. You don't... Basically, what you want to do is actually spin him. Spin him 3 times and knock him into the pit. You can't kill him by normal means. You have to knock him into the pit. And he will electrocute his hands every so often. And when his hands are electrified, it basically means you're going to die if you touch him. So, don't touch him when he's electrified. Touch him and spin him into the pit behind him. It's the only way I can say what to do. Anyway, but you need to do some clever combinations with the switches, and I think this is the final checkpoint level. So just keep moving by here, and these TNT boxes even, they will have a switch next to them, so blow them up. You have to blow them up to continue, otherwise good luck. And it's mainly an issue of just timing. That's kind of like the majority of Crash Bandicoot 1 is a timing game, actually, now that I think about it. And I love that scream. I don't know why, I just think it's like the greatest sound effect in the entire franchise. And that sound effect does continue through till Crash Bandicoot 3. So even the developers loved the sound effect. It just feels like you destroyed them. But, yeah, some extra lives as well in case you need it. And we're pretty much right next to the end, but if you didn't jump down that pit, basically the reason I was in a rush for there is whenever you open up the doorways can go and close on you, and when they're closed, when you're underneath them, you will die. So be careful of those doorways, because it's really possible to just kill yourself just by standing in front of a doorway, and then they'll land on your head, crush you. It's not cool. But for the most part, we're done. That's all I can say. We're pretty much done with the LP, assuming that I don't continue to die constantly. But anyway, now we're time to now we're just about to actually finish this level up. Now this is the last run we do. We're almost done. We're almost at the end. Now, needless to say, these electric poles shooting electricity. Don't touch them. They'll hurt. You don't want to touch them. I almost did get shocked by them, actually, and that would have been shocking. Get it? Shocking! Although, one thing I should explain about the doors as well that come down. They can crush you, but if you go past the point where the doors initially are, they will stop going down. So, basically what you want to do is actually push your body forward enough, and as you can see by there, the door will stop. I was so lucky there, I almost died. It's a good thing I continue moving forward. But the best bit of advice I can give you for this section is actually kind of go into one of the crevices and wait for the drawbridge to close, and that'll give you a chance, the perfect opportunity to move on. And now it's time to finish off the stage, and it's time to beat the game off once and for all for good. But first, next level is called the Great Hole. And the big thing about this, like I said, is this is basically a platforming challenge that leads you to the secret exit, which is the secret ending of the game. See that gem there? If you have every gem in the stage, you can follow the gem all the way to the end, which will allow you to basically get to that different ending. The different ending being worse after all, unfortunately. I'm really not a fan of the secret ending. That's why one of the reasons why I don't care. But anyway, now it's time to take care of Dr. Neo Cortex himself, the final battle of the game. Let's do this.
Done, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, okay. Basically, this boss fight will take place on the blimp, and I don't know what we did, but somehow we managed to blow up his entire castle. And he's going to basically shoot 3 types of lasers at us. The blue lasers will go from the left of the screen or right of the screen to the opposite end. And the green lasers you'll be able to actually spin back at him and hurt him. The purple lasers will just be shot directly at where you are, so the purple ones are the easiest to deal with. basically just dodge everything you can and spin the green ones back at him. It's a very easy boss fight, and I like it. I do like it. I think it's a pretty fitting boss at the end. It's not too hard, and it's not too easy. I mean, it is easy. It is possible to die. It is quite possible if you don't know what you're doing. So basically, as time goes on, you'll take more hits to actually hurt as well. So, and when you get onto the last 2 hits, he's obviously going to start doing this bloody rapid fire motion. But of course, the boss fight is really short. It's very easy to beat, and he's done. Just like that, we have beat Crash Bandicoot on the Sony PlayStation 1. Fantastic. And Crash Bandicoot 2 actually ties directly into this ending. So here we go, there's Toner, there's Crash, we saved everything, we've blown everything up. We've won. And that's basically all I can say about the game now. That's basically the game over and done with. And this is a fantastic game by Naughty Dog. If you haven't played it, please go out of your way and try it. It's available on the PlayStation 1. And if you have a PS3, you can also try it on there, because it's on PlayStation Network. And although it has aged slightly, like the controls have aged slightly, and the ending isn't exactly the best in the world, it's still a very well done game. It's really fun, very difficult. And if you want to see the 100% ending, you can either look it up on YouTube, or you can do it yourself. So, yeah, music, fantastic. Not memorable, but it's fantastic. The gameplay holds up quite well. The graphics hold up extremely well, which is surprising, actually, considering how old this game is. But, I'm going to leave you guys with the credits now, so I hope you guys enjoyed the LP just as much as I've enjoyed making it, and I'll catch you all again in a different LP that I have no idea what it's going to be yet, because I'm still waiting on my Nintendo cables. So, until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope that you've enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and I'll see you all again. Bye!